guys, today I wanted to talk about crystals we can use to work with moon energy, full moon, new moon, any phase of the moon. So I feel that when you're working with different phases of the moon, it's not so much about the specific crystals that you choose to work with, because there are several different ones, but more about your intention of working with that particular moon phase. So there are several crystals that have vibrational frequencies that align with the moon in general. So it doesn't matter whether it's full moon or new moon. What I feel that is more important is that you are very clear on what your intentions are. For example, if you're working with the full moon for me is about completion. It's when you reap what you've sown. It's when you're grateful for whatever lessons you've learned in the last moon cycle, or for whatever intentions and seeds that you planted that actually came to fruition. So it's about that completion cycle. New moon for me is about planting seeds and new beginnings, starting and growing something new. So as I said, there are several crystals that actually align with moon energy. So I want to go over those with you now. The first crystal I want to talk about is selenite. Selenite is a beautiful crystal that actually has a sort of iridescence or sheen to it that reminds us very much of the moon. It has goddess energy, and it's a crystal that allows us to more easily communicate with our higher selves. And selenite often comes in many different forms. It can be polished like a heart or a wand. Sometimes you'll see the natural selenite towers, small ones, very large ones, and you may have even heard about this beautiful magical selenite crystal cave in Mexico called the Cave of Giants, where these huge selenite, actually gypsum, well, gypsum is selenite, humongous crystals have grown. Now, it's not a place we can visit, it's not a place we can go, it's very difficult for even the geologists to go down there, but it's just so magical to even think about and know that a place like that exists. It's like the fortress of solitude that Superman went to when he grew up and he learned all his stuff and all his knowledge and connected with his higher self. Pretty cool. Now, the next one may come as no surprise to you is Moonstone, and mine here just happens to be carved into a sphere, so it looks like the moon. And it doesn't need to be white moonstone. It can be any kind of moonstone. There's even black moonstone, and they all sometimes, well, not all, but some of them will have a certain iridescence to them that you can see in certain light. Quite beautiful. So any kind of moonstone is great for working with lunar energy. It is about goddess and feminine energy, and the moon itself actually has a feminine aspect to it. Moonstone is also great for tapping in more strongly to your intuition, and it's also about mystery. So if you're looking to align with that during the certain lunar cycles, then you'll want to work with Moonstone. Labradorite is another one, and it's actually closely related to Moonstone. It has that similar flash, blue flash that you get in certain light, that iridescent quality. It is about tapping into magic, and it's also quite protective. So if you're feeling like you need some protection, some protective vibrational frequencies during whatever it is, during a certain phase of the moon, then go ahead and try out Labradorite. Now, the moon is also known for having this connection, this watery quality, this vibrational connection to water. And another stone that we can work with to more closely align ourselves with that type of lunar energy is opal. And this is a rough piece of opal, of white precious opal that I have. And opal allows us to align with that water energy, but it's also about purification. And again, any type of opal, it doesn't need to be white precious opal. Any kind of opal, not opalite, which is a man-made stone, but opal, true authentic opal, will be helpful for working with lunar energy. Okay, again, I hope you like my picks for working with lunar energy. And as always, come on over to my blog. The link is below so that you can join us in the comments. And if you like this video, please please give it a thumbs up so I know that this is the kind of thing that you like to see. That kind of guides me in which direction I go when I make these videos. And if you want to see more of them and make sure that you don't miss any of them, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There's a little subscribe button somewhere around here, and you can click on that and subscribe. Okay, everyone, namaste. Bye. So again, I hope you like my picks for working with moon.